Vegito! Let me show you how far more you can go.
So in this one, I have a very important informational guide for you guys regarding to the Ultra Equipment Bonanza, which is coming for the New Year's here on Dragon Ball Legends. And, typically we do have the Mega Bonanza, and every time those do roll around, it is the most optimal time to not only farm up your equipment, but to roll and guarantee your items, because they do give you higher percentages whenever you get the gold or red slot. It actually helps for that first slot when rolling items as well. So definitely recommend you guys taking a look at this, because
even better bonuses than the Mega Upgrade Bonanza. This hasn't been done for any of our previous anniversaries or Legends festivals, so this will be a first. It's so special, in fact, we don't even have plans to bring it back yet. Lots of incredible equipment has been added during the festival, and that's in addition to all of the strong existing equipments, so don't let this chance pass you by.
Toshi said it himself, this is something one of a kind. They don't even know when they plan on bringing this Ultra version back. They haven't really given us too many details. All we know is that it's an upgraded version from the Mega version, which is, kind of interesting. You might be able to just easily max out equipments, and you want to take advantage of this time period, right? So I'm going to be updating you guys on everything. Make sure if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe and like the video, as it does help me out. But I'm going to be going over all the best and important equipments for you guys to consider rolling, depending on your teams and units that you do have in the game, of course. So taking a look here, first thing, I'm going to jump into the events. Most of the equipments you guys do want to check out, it's going to be located right here in the Ultimate Equipment Collection, which I was just featured here. So this one just dropped recently, Yellow Uni Rep. This item right here has been a pain to not only get the first slot, but to even roll this item. So a lot of equipments, if you guys are watching this and you haven't decided to start rolling yet, or you got a lot of resources, erasers, energy, wait a couple of days until this does release, because my god, this equipment was brutal, right? I do need to sell equipment, so I can't really grab any more of these. But all the really good platinum equips are going to be located here, as in the exchange shop. If you go all the way down to the co-op area, you make sure to do your dailies to stack up on this resource, and you can exchange them for rates right here. And I'm almost sure the Ultra Equipment Bonanza will apply to anything here. So when you're going for that first slot and you're trying to exchange these rewards, you're going to have a higher chance to get better rolls on this, which are literally abysmal, right? So you're getting really low rates typically, but you could get really lucky and get a perfect slot with this Bonanza, right? So all the equipments are right here. A lot of these are top tier peers, essentials for a lot of main teams, and like I said, all of these right here, you definitely want to check out, but I'm going to show you guys in this video. Scroll all the way down. This is where you guys are going to find your awakened items. So there's a lot of very important various equipments in here as well. So make sure to do your USTR. We did just get a brand new USTR event. So you just have a lot of resources able to farm for equipments. Right here, the super version, you're getting so much more value. Just do this. And we got a regular one that just came out. We did have a lights, but you did miss it. So not a big deal, because this is insanely valuable right here. You're going to be able to stack heavily and farm up all the, all the equipments you basically want. But moving into the actual items here, for the festival character specifically, if you're trying to run an optimal team for Beast Gohan and you're looking at, say, movies, right? Some of these, I guess, Legends rankings, the one type of equipment I didn't show. So Legends ranking, you're just going to need to grab the resources from this. If you don't have it, this is where you get it. You acquire these Legends points, check if you have the resources. This is where you collect them. You're guaranteed the first slot, but still, you're going to have a lot easier time grabbing these items here. It's a base strike, a lot of base blast attack. These are not like the best equipments in the world, but they definitely are handy when, you need an option here. Is all defense equip, and then this is for support characters right here. But I would definitely recommend farming a couple of these while you're at it. Pretty much a couple for the strike, the blast, and have like one defense, one support variants right here. So definitely a go-to sometimes when you need, just those percentages right there. HP goes a little bit crazy. But Beast Gohan, we're going back to Beast Gohan here. Say if you're running a Sun Family, you're running a movie setup, it's Sun Family right here. This is, without the bench considering anything. What would I typically run? A lot of base strike attack is needed on this build. So, This one right here is a Sun Family Pure, giving both pure offenses, both base defenses, and a little bit more blast defense. So this equipment is huge, bro. Any item that looks like this for a pure team, so they have one for GT, they have one for androids, they have one for various setups, offensively, defensively, but this is an offense pure Sun Family equip, and I would honestly have this on all, if I had 3 of them. I need to farm 2 more of these when the equipment bonanza comes out. I only have 1. Do that, but we do have another setup right here. So this is basically movies with UI leader. You could also just run full movies, but any equipment with this guy right here, this equipment's essential. Say if you're running PyCon on the team, this is an item that you want to have. So for either any movies characters or even PyCon himself, PyCon needs to be on the team. But I know a lot of you guys don't have PyCon, so I'm just going to throw this out there. Farm this for the future when you guys do obtain PyCon. He is one of the most valuable characters right now, and I know a lot of you guys didn't summon because you just didn't think he was him, and now he's one of the best characters in the game. So it's both pure offenses. It's very similar to the Sun Family equip I just showed you. Both pure offenses, some base defenses, and it's also giving base HP. So base HP's really important slot. A lot of equipments that have base HP usually are very good. This one right here, I would say this is a huge go-to equipment for the future. It's giving so many different percentages here. So both base defenses, both pure defenses, and a really good offensive first slot. So you can also change the first slot to having a strike and or a blast variant. Thankfully, I've already finished both of the variants. It's good to just stack up on this item as well. Could be used on Beast Gohan in this situation just because there's a Saiyan battle member and he is a hybrid Saiyan battle member. So you're literally receiving everything here. And that's what? 5 different percentages, 5 different stats. It's a must-have. This one right here is also really good for Beast Gohan. Special move, base strike, both base defenses. He definitely wants that special move damage. The blue card, Nuking King. You have a regeneration battle member. You're not only getting pure strike, you're also getting pure blast attack. You're getting both base offenses and you're getting HP. One of the better equipments in the game. 5 different percentages. It's a must-have in a lot of scenarios here. This one's a really solid item as well, giving some defense, special move, base strike attack. You're running full movie. Say if you swap this to Janimba, this is a really broken combination here. Piccolo could be PyCon if you want or whatever. Definitely want to farm up this goes to say a lot of equipments or characters that can use their own unique equipments. If you don't have these farmed, this is the best time to farm it. Piccolo's plat has definitely evolved the character. You definitely could still run it without the equipment, but you're just missing out on so much. So it's giving both base offenses really high percentages, but 35% to both base offenses, pure strike and blast defense when transforming. And then these are all the abilities he gets after he transforms. So it's basically damage inflicted, plus 10 to health, and I believe that's pure health, and minus 5% to strike and blast arts cost. So equipments like this where you just have your own unique equipment, Boo Duo, Dragon Fist Plat to roll. LF Jiren's are in a really great spot, the Zenkai one, so he has his own LF unique equipment that you could definitely roll if you don't have it. Some great options. This one right here for Piccolo and PyCon. Pure Strike and Pure Strike Defense on the same slots. When battle style melee type or battle style defense type is the battle member, and you're also getting base strike defense with some base blast attacks. A really must-have equip right there. This one's also really good if you're running a full movie setup. So it's very similar to the Sun Family or even that Otherworld Warrior plat that I showed you guys recently, but this is more on the defensive side. It's good for pure defenses, and it's giving both base offenses. So a little bit of offense. It's kind of like the reverse of the previous equipment, but it's good on characters like Piccolo, PyCon. Could say Beast Gohan. Personally, I wouldn't build him defense, but this equipment right here is defense, and you're giving, best of both worlds. You're getting a really high offense slot right there. We got more of them. This one right here. This could be if you're running a Sun Family or even a movie setup, like a mixed variant here. Say if you wanted to run that UI Goku on the lead role and you want to run movies. This is the optimal time. Say if you got a lot of Zenkai buffs, a lot of base on the team. Where did the equipments go? So right here. This one's giving you Pure Strike for a Sun Family battle member, which he does fill the prerequisites. UI Goku does fill the prerequisite. And then the movies, obviously, he also fills the prerequisite. But pure offenses, base HP. I'd only really recommend running that in situations where you have like a Zenkai buff and you're getting these extra base offenses, which kind of makes up for the lack of percentages on that equip. Movies equips. By the way, these are abysmal to run. If you're trying to get pures done, do them now. do these now. The awakened equips, if you're running future, if you're running movies, if you're running any pures, the awakened pures are literally the worst to not only get that first slot, but to just roll these items are so annoying. It's mainly for that first slot, I'm not gonna lie. And if you guys are trying to get godly equips, by the way, if you're at this point in the video, I'm thinking about making a specific how to godly equip guide. Let me know in the comment section right now if that's something you need or want to see, because I could break that down for you guys. More pures. Hybrid Sands is on the come up right here. Probably one of the best pures in the game, just because it has a really high percentage per hybrid sand. So it's almost 10%. You're getting a solid 8% pure, but it's per. So you're getting 8% times 3 for pure strike and pure blast attack with some base defenses. A Sun Family pure, you're getting 15% total if you have 3 Sun Family battle members. Definitely recommend grinding that up. Both offenses. This is primarily for movies. It's something to consider there. You definitely need the stars on that one though. But yeah, moving on from him, we do have the brand new UI Goku, and you can build him in various ways. He is a range type. However, there's a lot of setups he can be built both, right? There's a lot of equipments that offer both offenses. Like this one right here. It's a must-have on a lot of setups for uni rep. So I would recommend it on him 100%. So it's giving a lot of base blast attack with some base strike. So it's a really rounded out equip with some base HP. You literally cannot go wrong with that item. This is one of the best equipments for him. Triple base blast attack slot, key recovery, special move, and base HP. There's 6 different percentages on this. This is a must grind equip. We're going to move on to this one right here. There's different variants for this strike and a blast variant. You know, you have to obviously fill the prerequisite, but this one's really good for UI because if you have the blast slot, so this one right here, you're getting pure blast, 15% to pure blast attack, base defense, and more base blast attack. So honestly, it's really good for UI. The Legends ranking equipment I showed you guys earlier, the blast variants giving a really high base blast attack stat, base blast defenses. This one right here, there's so many equips for uni rep. This is giving base and pure blast attack. You can also swap the variant for strike if you desire to. So definitely want to have a couple of these stacked. As you can see, I have many of them depending on what team I'm running. Sun Family one works on pretty much any Sun Family character. So that one's going to come in handy if I'm running full Sun Fam. So Goku Bardock, Beast Gohan, UI Goku, etc. Right? Maybe even Evo Ken. This one right here could definitely work. Pure defenses. We got a Saiyan. We got a hybrid Saiyan battle member on the specific setup. If you have UI Goku on movies. We do have more. This one's decent. It's a little bit older. It's kind of a defensive equip. You know, you have a lot of defense, base blast attack, special move, and base HP. Definitely not a bad item to consider on setups. This one's pretty good on certain scenarios. Base blast attack, base strike defense, health restore, special move. Just another decent option. This one's good for a lot of strike variant characters. You know, probably not one I would run on UI Goku, but maybe MUI Goku, Go Frieza. I would say this is one of the best equips for them. So if we take a look at them right here, this is an item I would definitely roll for them. Special move, giving pure strike, actually base strike defense and base strike attacks. I was going to say pure strike defense, but you need a rival universe battle member. And there's a lot of setups that do offer that. If we take a look at what universe rep is looking like, say if you're running hits right here, Sun Family, blue character, so anyone at the top of my head right here, this is definitely an equip you want to farm for them. I actually use this on them. If we take a look at the items I run on them, it's probably going to be this. You can swap a pure in. If you're rocking Goku and Bardock's a very new character, this equip is really good. It's a lot easier to run because it's not a platinum, it's not awakened, but I would definitely recommend maxing that out. Like I said, this one's really good. Special move strike. This one right here for Legends original characters, it's a pickup, both base offenses and base HP. Definitely pick that up while you guys can. A lot of these platinum equips are brutal to roll, and sometimes, you know, obviously you get lucky, but more on setups where you have a lot of Zenkai buffs. So pure blast, pure strike, a lot of these. Great time to farm these. This has so many different slot options right here. You're going to take a look at the equipment shop. I can show you guys in a second, but basically it's a do-it-your-own equipment, whether you need a lot of base blast, base strike, defenses, you name it. It's giving you 2 slots of the same thing here. So you could give double base strike, double base blast attack, even defenses. And then the last one, you could give either ultimate damage, special move. Those are the ones I would pretty much recommend. But if you go to the exchange shop for equipments, you're going to scroll all the way down. There's more locations for your guys' equipment endeavors, equipment metal shop. So right here, you're going to scroll down. There's some pretty good ones here. So just take a look at them. Pretty sure it's located either here or it's going to be located in the metal shop. Metal? So yeah, right here is giving you even more equipment options. So take a look at that. You know, burn your resources if you want to, if you desire to. You actually have to go in here to grab these to awaken a lot of these equips as well. So this is where it's located, but this is where the Righteous Saiyan one is. It's definitely a handy equip to have. Percentages, you're getting over 30% to whatever stat you desire, plus special move ult. A lot of characters can definitely benefit off that. Evo Ken is looking very similar to what UI is running, so I'd probably run this. I did show you guys the brand new equipment earlier that I'm going to personally be rolling during the Ultra Bonanza. So Universe Rep Yellow, that's why. Really high base blast attack slot, 38%, both base defenses and ultimate damage. Highly recommend you guys. I'm already 500 erasers deep on this, and you know, at least like 800 energy to get that first slot. That is able to go godly, thankfully. But definitely farm this up, you guys. A lot of god key characters can utilize this equip right here if you're running a full god key team. Very similar to the plats that I showed you, where it's giving 5 different, so this one's actually giving 6 slots. Oh my god, special move, ultimate, both base offenses and pure defenses. Farm this equipment. Farm this equipment. When god key, full god key, if you're running like, say, like UI on fusions, if you're running the uni rep, it could be whatever the case is, but you guys get what I'm saying. You need a full tag god key setup specifically is an essential on the universe rep tag right now. And I would definitely say, like that equipment I was showing you guys earlier, this is the variance for him. So base HP, both base offenses, and pure defenses if 3 characters are tag uni rep. That's also a really good item for the boy LF Jiren. If I scroll all the way down, this guy right here, I was mentioning him earlier, he does have his own, so you're going to slap this one on him. Definitely farm this. You want to slap his own unique equipment. By the way, I don't have it godly. I have the first slot red on a different item, but look how many percentages this is. So in a typical sense, it's very annoying to roll. And, you know, you definitely want to have this on Jiren, and he's like a top character in the game right now. The wall you want to have on uni rep. So that item is optim, like you need to run that. This equipment right here is really good defensively. Pure defense against Saiyans, base strike defense, base HP. Probably what I would go is this lineup right here in a lot of scenarios is this lineup. You could also replace this first one for, say, this right here. I know it's giving pure strike because you're usually running a Sun family character, but it's also giving pure strike defense, more special move, more base defense. So really, really good stuff right there. Some other ones, more plats. Base defenses, high base blast attack slots. Pretty decent option. This one's really good for, like, you know, strike variant characters. Go Frieza. Let's take a look. Some decent ones. These are okay. So getting into the Awakens is giving both base offenses. It's a decent option. If you're looking for all offense, decent option right here. This one's pretty good. So on a character like Hits, say if you want to run Hits, this is 15% because it's 5 to own strike attack for each uni rep battle member, and typically you're running a full uni rep team. 15% to own strike with some more base strike attack and base strike defenses. And yeah, that's all the equipments for Giron. I think Evo Ken, I kind of showed you guys. This is pretty much all I would run. You could go with this, but I would actually not go with this because you really want to make use of this damage inflicted for element yellow characters, and there's only like 2 characters that can benefit off that right now. This Awaken's actually okay. You know, it's giving a lot of, there's an alternate here, base strike, base blast variant, base key recovery, special move, more key recovery. This one's a really solid option on tag Vegeta clan, melee, and range types. So Evo Ken can use this. Base strike attack, more base strike, special move, and base blast attack. A lot of rounded out builds. There's a ton of rounded setups where there's mixed Z abilities. There's a ton of teams where you're giving both base offenses. Basically equipments that look like this. So definitely something you guys want to consider here. Other top characters that I want to help you guys out with. Androids. If we take a look at androids right now, this is, you know, your main 2. We got also 17 would be the third option, but equipment wise, if you're running this character on movies, typically you're not. Farm this item for the future. Blast movies. It's giving per episodes from the sagas from the movies. So 15 plus 15%, actually 6% total. So it's giving around 18% to pure blast attack, base blast attack, defenses. Other ones, obviously we could go with this one right here, which is basically the variant I've been showing you guys. You need 3 android characters to make use of it, but this is probably the best pure androids equipped. So it's giving both pure offenses, both base offenses, health restore, and special move. This is a must grind equipment for androids. Definitely going to say that. This is a solid overall option, giving both base offenses. Pretty much, I mean, you could roll this one's actually not horrible. It's giving both base offenses and base defenses. It's a really regular equip here with a really high base blast attack slot and special move. For Cell specifically, I don't really have the best equips for Cell. It's kind of odd, but I usually go with this route right here. This one's giving special move, ult, base blast attack, and some defenses. And then this one right here is actually giving pure blast if he's a tag, future, or PO. So this is the pure that I actually use on a lot of setups for him. But you could also go for the blast variants of this as well. So on regen, if you're running Janimba, Cell, and Orange Piccolo, so this equipment is a go-to. Pure Strike, farm this, please. Pure Strike, you could also have variants for Pure Blast if you want to go for it. Base Strike attack, both base defenses, that's a go-to. I showed you guys Piccolo. Janimba, I opt usually for this. A lot of ultimate damage. I give him his own plats right there. And then I usually go with like a base offense right here. So this one giving a lot of ultimate special move, base strike, defense. This one's more ultimate damage, both base offenses, and of course a lot more base offenses. But then again, you could go with this equip right here. Say if you're running them on movies, a lot of characters that you need to know these prerequisites here. So regen, hybrid Saiyans, but he's definitely able to utilize that item right there. This one's one to consider as well. Base strike attack, ultimate, special move damage, a pretty good equipment just for a regular one. And yeah, as you guys can see it right here, more characters. There's one for DB Saga. I'm just trying to think of equipments that I don't have access to. This one's okay. You know, it's pretty decent slots there, but the ones you would recommend for this character, let's see if they do show it. Things. So this one right here is really freaking good. Highly recommend this if you're trying to run Kid Goku or even just DB Saga stuff. So a lot of both base offenses, base strike defense, and base HP. And then the next one you want to farm 110% is this one right here. This is a mandatory equip for DB Saga, and don't run DB Saga if you're not running these items. So this is something I don't personally have because I don't run DB Saga. I'm actually missing a couple of the characters. And then I'm not missing too many characters in the game, but it would be for this tag, of course. But base HP, special move, and ultimate damage. 10% to base strike and blast defense per party member using the same equip. My goodness. And then the same thing for the offense. 8% to base strike and blast attack per party member. You need to have a full DB Saga team. You have the entire team running this equipment. Oh my god, farm these up. We got some other options right here. It's pretty solid. Base HP, base blast attack, special move. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We got some other awakens that are pretty solid. Say if you really need a pure defense equip, this is what I would opt for. It's giving me some base offenses as well. This plat right here is pretty decent. Let me just go in my overall equipment collection so you guys can kind of see what I'm working with. I've kind of just been going through characters that I know are really important. If you're running Vegito, this is a must-have equipment for Vegito. A lot of base strike, special move, ultimate damage. There's another one that looks just like that for Vegito. This one right here, it's going to be really useful one day. When we get a really good Broly Saga from the movie Super Saiyan, getting pure damage inflicted for the Broly character. And just in general, you could still run this if you're a Saga's character. So special move, both base offenses and base HP. We got some other ones. Highly recommend you stack on this one. You know, God Key Yellow characters. We got this one right here for Android Saga. Not too bad. Both base offenses, base defenses. A lot of LF unique equipments. This one right here for a Yellow Fusion Warrior. At some point, we're going to get the LF Gogeta Blue Zenkai, and you're going to need this equipment. It's giving pretty much every optimal slot. Both base offenses, ultimate damage, special move, health restoration, and key recovery. This one's a really good peer. Don't think you can have access to this right now, but say if you have this in your inventory and you're ready to roll, it's a really good Saiyan peer if you're running all Saiyan characters. This one's really solid on, say, like Ultra Gogeta Blue right now. Double base defense, base HP, special move. A little bit of a defensive equip with a lot of, you know, blue card potential. This is good for Vegito's Fusion Warrior Red. More ult damage, base HP, offenses, and some defense right there. On units like Pycon, on units like the Fusion Warriors tag. So you need to be Sagas from the movies Fusion. So that's basically what it is. Base HP, offenses, base offenses, and defenses. This one's for Goku Black. Base strike attack, a lot. This is an optimal equip. Both base strike attack slots, special move, ultimate damage, health restoration if you're running future. I want to go through like GT equips. This is really good. You know, I know you're not running GT right now, but if you are, there you go. This equip's pretty solid on some defensive options if you're running Goku Black Zamasu. would only really run it on that blue Zamasu, but just good to stack up. I'm showing you guys all my like really equipments that I'm thinking of because maybe you want to be prepared for the future. A lot of these characters you might not be running or thinking about running. This one's a Blast Fusion Pure. Maybe you want to get ready for whenever the full Blast Fusions release. We do already have Pycon kind of being more Blast focused, but it's a little bit of a rounded out character. So this one does work on him. I'm going to scroll a little bit down. A lot of these Awakens are going to come in handy at some point. Like I said, work on Pures, Future Pure, Movies Pure, Hybrid Sands Pure. A couple of these are really good. So this one's Freeze the Force, giving a lot of offenses, health restore. This one right here is giving pretty high slots as well. 28% to base blast attack, special move, defenses. This one right here is really good. So high base strike attack, special move, and both base defenses. Definitely check out this one if you weren't running Goku Blacks, giving pure damage to Hybrid Saiyans, base strike attack, base HP, and ultimate damage. It's a really good option. Look at how many slots this are. Special move, health restore, base defenses, and base strike attack. This one's pretty solid as well. Definitely go for... I'm showing you guys a lot of plats and awakened equips because these are the hardest equipments to roll. This one's okay. Yeah, both base offenses, special move. We take a look at the new Saiyan. There's a lot of equipments that drop, and they drop in the co-op grind. On this one right here, so special move, pure strike attack, there's a Goku member, pure blast attack, there's a Bardock member. So on the Goku Bardock character, this is an optimal equip, giving both base defenses as well. So if you're running them, it's a top equipment for one of the best characters in the game right now. Highly recommend. I'm going to look through the rest of my plats really quick. This is the GT Pure. So if you're running full GT, pure offenses, base defenses, base HP. Kid Buu can utilize this. If you guys are running Kid Buu, must pick that up. This one's a pickup too. Don't even know if you can get this. Maybe you have it in your box, but it's a really good equipment if you're running pure Saiyans or even pure movies with the Gogeta Broly character. So pure strike, pure blast, but you need to obviously have either 3 Sagas or 3 Saiyans, and then base HP, special move, ult damage is huge. Definitely one of the greatest equips right now. Overview of where these equipment's value stand. This is a really good blast equip for, like, say, Buu Duo tag. Some nice future equips, hybrid Saiyan future equips. So for like Trunks, special move, strike damage, he's solid. So both base offenses, strike defense, health restore. If you guys are running 8 Vegeta Zenkai, this is one to consider. Both base offenses, base HP, key recovery. Frieza Force Pure. If you guys are running LOE, pick this up for Blast LOE. It still kicks a punch, or packs a punch, not kicks a punch. Other than that, like I said, check out your LF Plat uniques, right? If you say if you want to run any Zenkais, there's a lot of Zenkais in the game that you're going to need to pick up these unique equipment. So this might be an optimal time, one of a kind event. If you're running Buu Duo, you need their unique equipment. They suck without it. They're kind of mediocre with it. So it's a must pick up. And yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions in the comment section. LF Zenkai, Bardock, look at this. And a lot of Zenkai's LFs have plats. So let me know in the comment section if you have any team help, you know, any equipment help, and then join my Discord as well. I will be pretty much replying to as many people as I can. And like the vid. I'll see you guys in the very next one. Stay frosty. And I'm out.
Up all night, so you don't wanna wait on me. I'm about to catch my flight, so you don't gotta wait on me.